On the dot on a Wednesday morning, May the 22nd. Rise and shine. Good morning to you. I'm Wesh 2 First Warning meteorologist Eric Burris. This is Coffee Talk. We get together 7 days a week, chat about what's doing in the world of weather, hopefully getting your day started off on the right note. Both informed, maybe entertained, maybe in a better mood. I hope in a better mood. Listen, if we're sipping coffee, it's hard to start off poorly. So let's raise our glasses, cups, mugs. Let's do the thing. All right. Tower cam, beautiful, but there's also a bit of a story here. All right. Let me show it to you. This is downtown Orlando, our tower cam network there. But notice right along the horizon here, just above the horizon, we're seeing a little bit of, it looks like a haze. Yeah. That's not fog. That's actually kind of like a smoke layer. Let me show it to you from our Wesh 2 Studios tower cam, and you can kind of see it like right on the horizon there. So if you're unfamiliar, we have a little bit of a brush fire situation over in Volusia County. We talked about this yesterday, but let's kind of take a little bit of a closer inspection on this, okay? So it's in kind of southern Volusia. It has climbed to 645 acres. It's 97% contained, but with the winds coming in kind of directly out of the east, it's kind of flowing into Seminole County, Lake County, and Orange County, right? And so because of that, we have air quality concerns, all right? Our Sanford air quality measurement equipment, still good. It was a little lower earlier, but basically I would just say for the metro, there's a moderate air quality concern, and as such, sensitive breathers need to stay inside, okay? So this is a look at our Futurecast model, but it's using the smoke column, all right? And I want you to just look, there's the direction of the wind, okay? Obviously, there's the fire just south of Lake Ashby, but let's go through time together, okay? Kind of showing some of that moving through Seminole County, Orange County, and such. With more of an easterly wind, look for Sumter County and Lake County to be focused later on this morning and then into the afternoon. And then by this afternoon, it looks like kind of a bigger influx as this typically happens. And you're really going to start to see overnight tonight kind of Seminole, Orange, Lake, Sumter back over toward kind of Citrus Hernando counties, back over toward Pinellas County, Hillsborough County, just north of Polk. But you can see later on as that smoke plume kind of fires back up, for lack of a better term, may see something like that playing out, all right? So Futurecast has an air column indicator that really does a good job of tracking things. Now, this is kind of a crude graphic that Cam made in Pittsburgh when she was there. And the other day, she and I pulled it up. We pulled it from her Pittsburgh television station, brought it back down here. It's crude, but it gets the idea. Basically, we have a little temperature inversion atmospherically. Usually it gets cooler with height, cooler. But if it gets warmer just for a little bit, it almost acts like a blocking mechanism, and it traps all of that smoke to the surface. And that's kind of what we're seeing this morning when using our tower cam network, right? You trap that at the surface, and that's exactly what you see right there. That's that temperature inversion trapping that smoke at the surface. So a little bit of a weather nerd lesson this morning, but at least it kind of illustrates what's happening in terms of our conditions this morning. Why is it smoky? That sort of a thing. First warning, live Doppler radar, rain-free. Temperatures out the door, 70s. Feels a little muggier perhaps, a little warmer, right? We look at the forecast today. It's going to be a nice, again, east-northeasterly breeze. We looked at that on Futurecast already. Temperature's going to be climbing today, 84, 11 o'clock, 90 degrees by 1 p.m., and 92 degrees our 3 o'clock temperature. So it looks good. It really does look like it's going to be a nice day. Temperatures around the area, 90s across the interior, 80s back over to the beaches. And when we take a look at the Futurecast, we already looked at Futurecast tracking smoke, which I'm just amazed that that's even a thing, if I'm honest with you. But here we are. But we also look at Futurecast just in the conventional sense. Lunchtime into 1, 2 o'clock, it's firing up a few sea breeze showers, maybe a thunder shower. But it's not going to be a pretty active day for us. Looks like just a little bit of an opportunity for rainfall. So really not going to be a big deal in terms of rain chances for Central Florida. When we look at the rain chances the next few days, they're pretty subdued, right? It is what it is, what it is, right? So that's kind of where we're at for today. Looking ahead to the weekend, it is, after all, Memorial Day. Need to make sure to chat about it. Scorching Day? Who updated a graphic to say Scorching Day? Hold on. We're going to fix that. I'm not going to update the graphic because it's not my graphic to update, but I'm going to put my own version, my own spin on it. There. There's my graphic. Scorching Day. What? Hot day for Monday. So, Memorial Day weekend, getting warmer, getting warmer, getting warmer. Hot day. Scorching day. What? What are we talking about? Either way, we've got a couple of hot days ahead of us. That much I can promise you. So, plan for some heat. You'll be good to go. We've got a Falcon 9 rocket launch scheduled for tonight. Looks like good weather for it. You don't celebrate Scorching Day. Yeah, Scorching Day celebrates you. Chris, yeah, scorching isn't strong enough, right? Brian says, I found the rain yesterday on my car after I had it detailed for an upcoming car show. Figures, yeah. I went up for like an hour in the Cessna and found one shower. It was out east. We maintained VFR, but got into a little bit of rain. Such is life. All right. Now, we talked about the fact that there's a relatively low trend for rain. Let's look at the temperatures, though, the next couple of days. And I can tell you, I'm not going to say that any of them are scorching. They're going to be hot. Scorching day. What? All right. So there's these next couple of days. Today, 92, warmer than average. 93, 95. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, it's going to get hot. Going to be a hot stretch. Here's Friday's high temperatures around Central Florida. Okay, 95 in Orlando, 89 in Daytona Beach. Saturday, in the park, like the 4th of July. Saturday, getting hotter at the beaches, you'll notice. Sunday, where are you, Sunday? Hot. 96. Look at that, though. 97 in Sanford. 97 in Kissimmee. Cindy, the more you say scorching, the less it sounds like a real word. Yeah. I'm going to make fun of... I think Kellyanne updated the graphic. I don't know if she put scorching in. Whoever put scorching is getting made fun of by me. I'm just telling you. Straight up. I'm going to make fun of you. Scorching day? All right. Memorial Day Monday. 94 at Daytona Beach, 93 in Melbourne, 97 in Orlando. I get it. It's hot. I wouldn't use scorching, but it's hot. Yeah. Annie Marsh says, summer is here. Oh, yeah. Summer is here. 96 in Leesburg. Yeah. 97 in Claremont. What we need is a little bit of rainfall. Drought monitor is unchanged from yesterday. It updates Thursdays, so we'll get an update tomorrow on that, okay? But yeah, scorching day. No. All right, Memorial Day, Monday. Unofficial start to summer. It's going to be a hot one, but please let us always remember what Memorial Day actually is. As Chris says, freedom isn't and hasn't been free. That's right. Truth. So, yeah, let's enjoy a holiday weekend together, but let's make sure to remember what it's all about. Carol says, burning hot in Tampa tonight. Tonight is the tour opener for the Dave Matthews Band. Wish I was going. I'm going to the Jacksonville shows next week, but yeah, it's gonna be a warm one over there at the, what is it now? Mid Florida 1-800-AskGary.com amphitheater. What is it now? At least they don't put hot as bleep. Jan says correct. Beverly, whoop whoop. Can't wait for DMB. I can't wait to couch tour it up tonight. That'll be a lot of fun. That to me is that's how I know we're in summer. When Dave Matthews Band is on tour, that's how I know summer's here. And then you look at a weekend planner that looks like this. Frank says, I'm kind of shocked you're not going. Well, work. I was able to get time off for the Jacksonville shows next week. Was not able to get time off for the Tampa shows. So, yeah. Janice, should I go to New Smyrna Beach today? I'm concerned about the smoke. The wind direction will actually help you. So look at the wind direction today. All right, it's kind of out of the east. If we pull back up the Futurecast model, talking about smoke concerns. All right, look at the wind direction. Look at, it's all inland. New Smyrna Beach is upwind. So yeah, you're looking good. To me, you're good. Sanford, Longwood, Apopka today, gonna be smoky day. It's gonna be a smoky day out there. I think I will scorch a grilled cheese sandwich later. Good. I scorched a blueberry waffle for my son this morning. Scorching does not sound so bad since you have all that smoke. When it clears, perhaps it will be merely steaming. Scorch. Is that what it said? Scorched? I don't even remember. Was it scorching day? Scorched day? Like, who says that? Scorching? How about no, Scott? Is Scorch the new Campeche? It's the dry season Campeche. Oh my God. All right, so with Monday, with those record temperatures ahead, or the big heat ahead, let's compare to records, all right? So Orlando, I think I hope will probably fall short of records on Monday. Sanford, I hope will fall short. Leesburg, hope will fall short. But look at the beach areas. You're going to be closer, right? 95 in Daytona Beach. 95 in Melbourne. Woo! Nelly. Lego my scorched Eggos. That's funny. Yeah, Michael says, wow, it was hot in 1962. Now, there's one thing I'd like to look at here. I think this will be interesting. All right, so this is a website that allows perspectives on climate. Give me a few seconds to get it over to the on-air side. From like my just regular web browser to the on-air thing. All right. So this is Climate Perspectives. All right. We use this all the time off the air. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to look at, what is today? Actually, let me just refresh this because I already messed it up. All right, there we go. All right, so through today, period, we're going to do year-to-date rankings. All right. Average, no, we'll do... I'm just looking. There's different ways to do values, percentages. So we'll do percentages. So, all right. So there's that, and that's year to date. Let's do month to date. Month to date. And instead of percentiles, let's do rankings. All right, so month to date, not departure from normal. Oh my gosh. Rankings. All right, so a couple of interesting little tidbits just in looking at some of this data. Okay, so for example, in our area, it is tied for the 4th warmest May on record. Okay. But look at like South Florida, Vero Beach, Fort Pierce, West Palm Beach, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. Was that Port Charlotte there? Punta Gorda? Yeah. All first hottest, right? In our area, thankfully, that's not the case. All right. So anyway, I just think it's kind of interesting. I mean, it's warm. Thankfully, we're not into like, mega hot. We're not into like the hottest ever, though South Florida certainly is. What you're saying right now is like, Burris, that took you way too long to get like not much beneficial data. Such is life. So anyway, we do have building heat, and I will be interested to see just how the next few days turn our month of May. Do we get hotter? Right? Does that change the averages? That sort of thing. Hottest temperature for the month is in the upper 90s so far. So to that point, not anything crazy, but we're going to get there again for sure. Yeah. So anyway, there you go. Some like it hot, Janet says. It's true. It's true. In Key West, water temperature's 86 already. Yeah, when you look at... Hold on. I got to turn this around. Sea surface temperatures. All right. Give it a second. Yeah, down here in the Keys, water temperatures are already ridiculously hot. But when it comes to hurricane season, remember, it takes more than hot water. Hold on one second. It takes more than hot water to get tropical stuff happening. So we've not done that, which is good. But, we're almost there. 10 days to hurricane season. And to that point, let me tell y'all something. Tomorrow morning, before Coffee Talk, I'm going to be chatting with Phil Klotzbach, who, of course, if you're familiar, Phil puts out the Colorado State University forecast for long-range tropical stuff. I'm interviewing him before Coffee Talk because... guy lives in Colorado and is kind enough to wake up and chat with us. But at 8 a.m. Eastern time, so that's 6 a.m. I guess his time, right? He goes for a run with his friends. And I'm like, I am absolutely not going to get in the way of you having fun and doing things that are important to you. So I'm going to put out an ask. This is going to be an ask. I'm not going to be able to get him live, but I'm going to tape it before Coffee Talk tomorrow, and then we will run it on Friday as a Coffee Talk drive-through. Okay? Now, I need you to submit questions. So hold on, let me build a graphic. All right. Hold on. I'm going to build this graphic. Hold on. Phil. P-H-I-L. All right. I'm going to give you my email address. I want you to email me your questions. All right. There's the email address. All right. I want you to email, because I can't do it live, because I can't take him live. Email me your questions, please. Let me know what you want me to ask him. EBURRIS @Hearst.com. Email me your questions, and then we'll get on there. All right? Wait a minute. First you said run, then you said fun. Which is it? For Phil, running is fun, and we can ask about that and chat about that. All right, so Phil Klotzbach will be on the Coffee Talk drive-through this week. And we will, and Andy Marsh. Sorry, who is he? Okay, good. That's fair. That's fair. So here, let me explain. All right, so when hurricane seasonal forecasts come out, The gold standard is Colorado State University. So this is the graphic that we use all the time. And if you notice, it has the average, it has Colorado State University, and it has WESH. I co-author the WESH one with Jeremy Nelson, okay? And the Colorado State University forecast runs through Phil Klotzbach. So it is Phil Klotzbach that we're going to have on Coffee Talk on Friday, the author of the Colorado State University forecast. All right, so he's the kind of guy that he's a brilliant mind. He was trained by the late great Dr. Gray. He's PhD. He's far smarter than I ever will be. He does great work, and he's a bang up guy. Super good guy. Super good guy. So I highly encourage y'all to shoot me some emails since I can't do it live. Totally understand. He was willing, and just, he was willing not to go run and to do his thing. And I'm like, no. He is so good to me. I cannot even underline it. You know how I go on the web and do all of these like climate perspective things? They don't have that kind of a database tropically online. Phil puts one together and emails it to me every year. He doesn't have to do that. He puts a ton of work and effort into it. He doesn't have to do that, but he does because he's such a good dude. So he and I have, chatted for years. He has sent me the articles for years. How many times can I talk great about somebody? First time I met him, he was so great. Good guy. So Phil Klotzbach will be on this Friday, but email me the questions that you have. He did the Appalachian Trail. That should tell you what you need to know about him. Yeah. Irish Joe's talking about Penn State prediction. I know nothing about Penn State long-range hurricane forecast. He's a scorching good guy. Oh, Jesus. You're a mess. Janice, sounds like a good guy. Yeah, yes, good guy. So email me your questions for him. Would love to get your information. The Colorado State long-range forecast has been as long as can be. I mean, as long as I can remember. It came out for years and years. It's the first seasonal forecast around. All right? Correct me if I'm wrong, but these abnormal hot temperatures do not directly correlate to a worse hurricane. There's no Category 6 coming, Lucas. No. And I could tell you that with water temperatures being hot, it's kind of like pouring gas. I was talking to a group on Monday, and I was saying hot water temperatures is like pouring gasoline on the floor. It doesn't cause a fire. You need the spark to cause the fire. It helps when you get that spark, but you still need the spark. Right? So there you go. I always thought Colorado having hurricane research is a bit like Arizona specializing in shark bites. Yeah, that's one thing perhaps to ask him. It's before his time because Dr. Gray started it, but it'll be interesting. Email me, Matt, that question. I would love to ask him, but I'm an idiot, and I'm doing it at 7:30 tomorrow morning. I haven't even told the wife she's going to have to take the kids to school tomorrow. So I haven't done it yet. But I at that hour, I'm going to be half asleep, so I'm always half asleep. Yeah. Katie, did you end up getting that print for your wall from the air show you went? No, it's going here. The day that I do it, I'm going to make a big deal because I'm going to thank Matt 1,000 times. But yeah, it's going to go up on the wall here in that spot. Not that I don't love the two Falcon 9s landing, but I've got other space stuff around. I can put a flight here. James, I think you just told her she's teaching right now, so she's not paying attention to. She doesn't watch Coffee Talk. Her friends do, so it's kind of funny sometimes when her friends will tell her this is happening or that's happening, and she's like, I didn't know that was happening. So we'll see if that plays out. Matt, you're too much. No, sir, you're too much in all the best ways, and I can't thank you enough. Okay, all right. Questions, comments, concerns. We're looking good. Jeannie Rowan says, Coffee Talk drive-thru will be cool. Not literally, while will be not cool. Yeah, we'll be nerdy. That's okay. That's okay. All right, real fast, let's check in, see how the models are looking. Little area low pressure, still around the 25th. Still wanting to throw some lower pressure around. Is that sea breeze? Then there's another one, and then another one. GFS is doing GFS things. Let's check out the euro. The euro's picking up on something east of us around the 25th, 26th. Not picking up on anything crazy into the end of June. Early June, it's got something. It's trying to figure. No home runs, but I will say that, you know, end of May into early June, starting to see some of these things, some of these indicators, perhaps. Barb Hubbs is flying to Boston today. How's the weather looking along the East Coast? Hold on. I think it's okay. Haven't really been looking much. Yeah, it looks pretty okay. Doesn't look too bad. Why does Winter Park smell like fire? Because there's a brush fire over in Volusia County that's bringing all the smoke over here. Yeah. All right. Last time, I'm going to ask everybody that wants to ask a question to Dr. Klotzbach. Email me, eburris@hearst.com. That's my work email. All right? All right. Questions, comments, concerns, anything? John David, is that your Cessna behind? No, that's a Mooney. That's the airplane I want to buy. And then that'll get replaced with the airplane I buy one day. Oh, well. All right. All right. Enough. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you so much for hanging out for Coffee Talk. We'll talk to y'all later. Sound good? Sound good. Take care.